Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Nate Christian of Chelsea Football. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I got to ask you, it's been a busy summer
Mhm.
for you, just
Oh
getting ready
yeah.
for football season as well as just and obviously in summer mode for baseball. But overall, how are things going so far?
I think it's good. I think that we're all coming together pretty well in the weight room, and we're grinding. We're getting better every day by showing up, because everyone's showing up. Like it's not like people are missing days, and we're getting after it. The receivers and the quarterbacks are working. We're doing well together.
Yeah. Obviously the big news around Chelsea is that, of course, there is a new coach. And it's
Hmm.
obviously Noel Dean is back in the state of Michigan. Of course, he is of course the head coach at Chelsea. And what has he been like to work with? I know he's been pretty active on social media talking about what you guys
Hmm.
have been up to and stuff. But what's it like to just learn from him?
I mean, it's great because you can just tell how much he knows about football and how well he understands the game. And to have him as your coach, like it's great. And just have him right there by your side coaching every day.
The biggest thing is, and this is also, and you were telling me this beforehand, but the entire staff has
Yeah.
to, and and usually
Hmm.
when a new coach comes in, that's very rare in some cases.
Hmm.
What's it like to have in the entire staff stay on with Coach Dean?
I think it's huge because, like, I think especially on the defense, Coach Fanning staying, I think that's huge for us because he's such a good coach. And to stay and run the defense, I think that'll be huge because our defense will still be pretty good this year.
Okay, so of course you're primarily QB, and of course I know a lot of people. I know that Chelsea has had a pretty good history of QBs over the years, and
Hmm.
now it's your turn. So what's that going to be like as you take as you become the latest QB to go under center?
Yeah, I think it's great. I'm just really excited for the opportunity because like last year it was really cool to watch Luke and watch Tyson and all them to be seniors, and now I am that senior. So I think it's just be really cool to be like the oldest guy and to be the leader for everyone.
Can you believe that you're a senior?
But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's just I know that you're a pretty busy kid. But what is it just like to go into your senior season of football knowing that it's what is that like just to go in there knowing that you got one last shot at this thing?
I mean, I think it definitely changes your mentality. I mean, you give everything you got. I mean, if you leave anything that you like left in the tank, then you're just gonna regret it. So I think it just makes me think every day when I show up to the weight room, I got to give this thing everything that I have.
Yeah. Okay, so of course you're coming into, of course, with the league that you guys have, and
Hmm.
I know you've been pretty successful a lot over the years. But going in, of course, you got teams like Tecumseh and Adrian, who are of course coming off really good years. What's it gonna be like to just kind of stay the course and try to take this division once again?
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a battle because like Ipsy's good, Tecumseh's good, Adrian's good. Like I think everyone's good, and I think everyone has a chance to win it. So I think every week we just got to show up ready to go at practice, and on Friday nights we just got to show up ready to win. And
Yeah.
like I think yeah, no weeks off. So.
Absolutely. Well, there is no weeks off last time I checked.
Hmm.
So going into let's get in your head a little bit, Nate. How do you like mentally get ready for a game?
A lot of times, I'll go out for like when the team goes out to do our little warm up, like before we put pads on, like do our dynamic. I'll usually just stay out there just for a little while for like 5 minutes just to clear my head and just sit on the field. And I think that really calms me down, and I like to really calm myself down before games. And like when we're away, I usually just like go find like a place to sit and be alone. Even at home games, I do that too. And I think just calming myself down and calming the nerves and all the voices and thoughts in my head, I think that really helps me get ready.
Nate, do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I play baseball.
So, coming off a baseball season, I know you're in some,
Hmm.
I believe you're in summer baseball, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
I am. Yeah.
Just to kind of talk about how that's been going.
That's pretty good. We've had two tournaments. Our first tournament we lost in a championship game, and this past tournament this weekend, we struggled a little, but yeah. So it's going pretty good though.
Okay. Coming up in the next few months, I know obviously you're busy with baseball as well as trying to get, ready for football as well.
Hmm.
How do you handle that? Just kind of go through the summer, kind of going between both sports and trying to still be an everyday
Hmm.
kid.
I think staying consistent, and I mean, I really appreciate my baseball coach because he understands that like football is my priority and that I love football. And so like I think last week I had to miss baseball practice for football, but I'm fine with that because like all I want to do is play football and like win a state championship. So in summer baseball, it's just getting more reps and getting you out there to play. But football, I feel like I value that more.
Okay. Um, okay, so, and really kind of coming into, this year, what are some of the things that you really want to improve on this football season? Like, what are your goals by the end of the summer that you really want to accomplish before game one hits?
I think with the new offense, I want to know what everyone does on every play. And that's something that I really want to take pride in and learn, like what the O line does, what the receivers do, what the H backs do, what the tight ends do on every single play. So when we go out there on Friday night, I know what's going on. And if someone doesn't know, I can help them.
Absolutely. All right. All right. Well, Nate, let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
Okay.
All right, let's ask you the famous 10 burning questions. So here we go. Do you feel like you can get more done in the morning or at night?
Like just as a human,
Yeah,
I feel like I can get more done in the morning because like if I wake up and I get going with my day, then I'm gonna be productive all day.
absolutely.
But at night, I
Um,
feel like yeah, at night I feel like I get to yeah.
yeah. What's the hardest class you've ever taken?
Oh, that's definitely physics. That's physics. Yeah.
What is a food that you will never eat?
Oh my. I'm a picky guy, so I'd probably say I'd probably say like snail. Snail.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, no, not
No.
for me
Yeah,
either.
no.
Um, what's the biggest thing people don't understand about high school football?
I'd say that oh my. Um I just say that people don't understand how much work it actually takes because people think like I think football is a lot different than any other high school sport.
No,
I think because it takes so much out of you. Like all summer you're working, every day in the weight room during the season you're working, at practice you are, just to go play one game on a Friday night every week. I think it takes a lot more than people understand.
no. I mean, it's only one game a week, and everyone says, "Oh, football is
Hmm.
not like every other," because it's not. Um,
Yeah.
it's obviously it needs to be treated like that. So,
Hmm.
um, what's the biggest thing on your bucket list right now?
Win a state championship.
Okay. Kind of follow up here. What would a state championship mean to you?
Going 14-0, playing at Ford Field, and just winning because
Yeah,
that's all I've ever wanted since I was young. And we did it my freshman year, but it just wasn't just. I mean, it was cool, but it'd be cool to be like the seniors when that happens.
yeah. Um, okay. So, what are three things that you can't live without?
Um, I'd probably say I'd probably say technology. Just and I that's basic, but it's just you use it so much. And then I'd probably say um um probably my oh my probably probably my family just because
Yeah,
they're always there for me and they always help me out so much. And then lastly, probably sports, just
yeah.
like any sport. Because I feel like if I couldn't watch sports or even play sports, or just couldn't know what was going on, I feel like I don't even know what I would do. I'd go crazy.
Yeah. Who's your favorite team to watch?
The Green Bay Packers. They're my favorite team.
You're a Packers fan?
Yeah, ever since my whole life.
Are you from Wisconsin?
My dad is from Northern Illinois,
Okay. Okay.
so he grew up a Packers fan.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, they should win the NFC North this year. So yeah. Uh,
Yes, they should.
what's the most proudest accomplishment you've ever had?
Um, proudest accomplishment. I'd say I'd probably say this is going back a little while, but back in my younger years when I was playing baseball, like I was like 12. Well, it was like the 12th inning in like a baseball game, and
Yeah.
I had like a home run to walk it off. So yeah, that was just so cool.
Okay. Um, okay. Rank your top five places to eat.
Oh, number one, Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
Number two is Moe's.
Okay.
Number three is probably Culver's,
Yeah.
and then um number four, I'd say Jets
Okay.
because in Chelsea, like there's a restaurant Jets, yeah. And then number five, what else do I like? Um, number five. Oh, I'd say Firehouse Subs is number five.
All right. Okay. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I really want to play college football somewhere, and then after that, I want to get into coaching.
That's awesome. And then finally, if you could tell your younger self something, what would you tell young Nate?
Um, Probably just don't stop working, don't stop loving the game. Just keep wanting it every day.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Nate, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck this season.
Yeah. All right, thank you, appreciate it.